Module Overview. This module provides an in-depth exploration of the various valuation approaches and methodologies that underpin professional property valuation practices. These methods are the core operational tools used by you to derive estimates of market value or other bases of value. The choice of method depends on the property type, purpose of valuation, market data availability, and regulatory framework. The module examines the 5 principal approaches to valuation: comparative market, investment, income, cost, contractors, residual, and profit methods. Each is analyzed in terms of theoretical foundation, application process, mathematical derivations, strengths, weaknesses, and practical contexts. It also integrates international standards and case examples to demonstrate real-life usage. 1. Introduction to valuation approaches. Valuation methods are standardized frameworks or models used to estimate the value of property assets. The appropriate approach is influenced by the nature of the property, residential, commercial, industrial, specialized. The purpose of valuation, sale, mortgage, taxation, compensation. The availability of market data, legal, economic, and physical factors. Common bases of value include market value, MV, investment value, IV, fair value, FV, insurance value, forced sale value. 2. The comparative market approach. Also known as the sales comparison approach, this method estimates value based on the sale prices of similar or comparable properties. Key steps: gather data on recent sales of similar properties. Adjust for differences in location, size, condition, time, etc. Arrive at a value through comparison and adjustment. Strengths: transparent and market reflective. Relatively simple when sufficient data is available. Limitations: requires active market. No 2 properties are identical, subjective adjustments may be required. Commonly used for residential properties, lands owner-occupied commercial buildings. 3. The investment, income capitalization approach. This method values a property based on its ability to generate future income, capitalized into a present value. Key formula: V equals I divided by R, where V equals value, I equals net annual income, NOI, R equals capitalization rate, yield. There are 2 variants: direct capitalization discounted cash flow, DCF, analysis. Used for offices, retail malls, rental apartments, hotels. Assumptions: income is predictable and stable. Market-derived yields are available. Limitations: sensitive to inaccurate income projections. Complex for multi-tenanted or fluctuating properties. 4. The cost, contractors approach. This method estimates value by calculating the cost to rebuild the property, subtracting depreciation, and adding land value. Key steps: estimate cost of replacing or reproducing the building. Subtract accrued depreciation, physical, functional, external. Add land value, replacement cost, depreciation plus land value. Appropriate for special use properties, churches, schools, hospitals. Insurance purposes. Limitations: may not reflect market trends. Land value may be difficult to isolate. 5. The residual method of valuation. Used primarily for development sites, this method calculates the land value by subtracting all development costs from the gross development value, GDV. Formula: residual land value equals GDV minus open parenthesis construction costs plus fees plus profit, plus finance plus contingency close parenthesis applied in real estate development redevelopment projects. Complexities: requires accurate forecasting, highly sensitive to small changes in inputs, needs market experience and local knowledge. 6. The profit method of valuation. Used for properties that generate value from business operations, such as hotels, cinemas, petrol stations, restaurants, steps. Estimate gross turnover of the business. Deduct operating expenses to get net profit. Allocate a fair share of profit to the property. Capitalize the net attributable income to determine value. Requires industry financial data, valuer's business acumen. 7. Method. Selection criteria. Choosing the right method depends on purpose of valuation, availability of data, nature of property and tenure, market activity and volatility, regulatory or client requirement. Often, a combination of methods is used for triangulation and reconciliation of value. 8. Reconciliation and final valuation judgment. After applying one or more methods, the valuer must evaluate strengths and weaknesses of each result, consider reliability of data inputs, justify and document final value, ensure consistency with client brief and purpose. Valuation is not just arithmetic, it is a professional opinion grounded in method, data, and judgment.